Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. My day definitely did not start off fantastic. I went to the store because I've been like dieting and stuff like that, and Atkins makes some sort of like omelet thing that for whatever reason I've been eating those every single day for breakfast, and I ran out. So I went to the store to get it, man, and there was one left, and it was in the very back of the top shelf. I'm not the tallest guy out there, man. I'm not the tallest guy out there. So I had to climb up there to get it. I reached back, and I absolutely just freaking destroyed my back for some reason, man. I'm happy it's not basketball season because I would be pissed. Can you imagine missing, like, basketball games because you tried getting an omelet? That's kind of the situation where I'm at right now, man. But, yeah, so if you look a little sip this video, that is why. But, yeah, let's get going on this video today, man. James Harden is no doubt one of the greatest shooting guards in NBA history. I mean, the numbers kind of speak for themselves. With that being said, you know, his style of play, it does piss off some people because it's a lot of isolation. It's a lot of, like, hero ball and stuff like that. But him and D'Antoni have been able to perfect a system around him where he's able to do this. Like, these numbers, like unless you're good at basketball, like, you ain't doing that. I mean, you gotta be great at basketball, right, man? So it's a lot of, you know, getting, like, three-point shooters around him. Of course, the small ball has kind of contributed to this also, man, and all that stuff out there. So for today's video, I thought it'd be kind of interesting if we could try to draft and put the perfect team all time around James Harden. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be taking access to every single player in NBA history, and I'm going to put together a starting lineup that I think would work perfect for James Harden and, you know, his team to win an NBA championship. So if you guys do want me to continue the series, drop a like on this video, man. Get to 1,000 likes so I know you want to see this, and I'm very curious. I'm going to bring in all the comments on this video, guys. Let me know what your starting five around James Harden, all-time players, what would it be looking like, realistically, of course, because I'm going to be doing realistically, well, best of my ability because it's a what if video, right, man? But yeah, this should definitely be very exciting. So the first player, you know, kind of to keep true to the Houston Rockets that I'm going to be going with is actually a current member of the Houston Rockets. And I think this guy was in his prime. I think he was in his prime mostly on the Phoenix Suns. That'd be perfect. And that is going to be PJ Tucker. I feel like PJ Tucker, not Eric Gordon. Definitely not Eric Gordon. This guy kind of overpaid. No, man, PJ Tucker has been the perfect player around James Harden. The defense is there, the grit and grind factor, the ability for him to just be cool sitting in the corner and shooting threes. He's like a Hall of Fame three-point specialist, you know, from the sides and stuff like that, corner specialist, I should say. So yeah, I thought this would definitely be a good way to go. What I like about him too is he's very versatile, and that's what you want with players around James Harden. You want guys that can play multiple positions, can switch on defenders, and do just a lot of different things out there, man. So PJ Tucker's absolutely great. I did put him to an 80 overall because that was kind of around what his prime was for the Phoenix Suns. I think that's what it was. I'm actually kind of curious now. Let's go look at his all-time stats. So PJ Tucker. Okay, he was on Toronto. He was probably pretty decent on there too, but I think Phoenix Suns was definitely his best days. 80 overall, I think that's about right, you know, with his ability to shoot and play defense and stuff. Okay, so next up, we are going to be looking at a center. This is a center that's extremely young and right now is in the NBA. The thing about James Harden is that I don't think a traditional type of center would work. Like, Clint Capella was fine. It didn't lead to a championship, though. So I wanted a center that's more this prototype, current day age type of thing out here, man, which is why I went with more of a new age guy and is actually a member of the, where's he at, man? The Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies. Spoilers. It's going to be Jaren Jackson Jr. So, I know he plays power forward too, power forward / center, which is what I like about him. 6'11". Defense is fantastic. Three-point shooting's there. Very versatile himself too, man. As opposed to having like an 80s old-ass clunky center, man. I just thought Jaren Jackson, I would love to see this guy play James Harden. I feel like the pick and pop game could definitely be something. Will we ever see it? Probably not. If I was the Memphis Grizzlies, I would definitely hang out for dear life with Jaren Jackson. So yeah, man, welcome to the team. You are going to be the new center playing alongside PJ Tucker. So we're not doing like the super small ball. I'm debating on actually doing a video trying to like come up with the greatest small ball team of all time. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But yeah, Jaren Jackson, welcome to the team. Okay, next up, we are going to go with another small forward / power forward, a guy that's very interchangeable with PJ Tucker. This is somebody who is on the all-time, no, he's actually not on the all-time Houston Rockets team. He should be, because he was actually one of my favorite players growing up, guys, watching. You guys might think you might know who I'm talking about here based off just some of the stuff I already said. But he plays for the Houston Rockets, and it is going to be Shane Battier. Shane Battier is basically the old school PJ Tucker. This guy, extremely high basketball IQ, pretty much stuck to the three-point line. Defense was absolutely top-notch in the NBA. I mean, this guy could lock up anybody. And, yeah, I just feel like, once again, it's another one of those guys that's going to be able to pick his spots, play with James Harden, very low ego as far as basketball goes. And, also, he likes Bud Light a lot. I remember seeing something where Bud Light sent him, like, 50 cases. I'm pretty sure it was Shane Battier. It's not great. I mean, Bud Light is already a poor choice. So, high basketball IQ, very low alcohol beer IQ. But yeah, man, he is going to be playing on the team with James Harden. So, I've intentionally left the point guard position for last because the point guard position's always been the most interesting aspect to put alongside Harden because they've tried out Patrick Beverley, they've tried out Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook's playing good alongside him, although I don't think it's still the most perfect fit out there. So who would be the most perfect point guard all time alongside James Harden? As you guys see, my lineup does not really have any superstars outside James Harden, so I did save my superstar pick for the point guard position, man. And that guy that I thought, wait, I think I go the other way, that I thought would be absolutely perfect is on the all-time Los Angeles Lakers. It's not Magic Johnson. It is actually going to be Jerry West. Jerry West is the type of combo guard that would be absolutely perfect next to Harden, guys. The guy does not need the basketball in his hands to dominate, man. He's got one of the quickest releases out there. I'm just picturing him, running off screens and stuff like that, the shooting guard position when James Harden wants to handle the basketball and just, coming off those screens so freaking crispy out there, man, just launch off that quick-ass release. When he does have the basketball in his hands, he uses a lot of picking stuff out there to get his shots off. Jerry West is great. The defense, you don't got to worry about the defense in the backcourt with James Harden, who, of course, that's not really his strongest point out there. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, man, I would love to see Jerry West play with James Harden, because that's exactly what he needs. Harden needs a not traditional point guard alongside him, which is why, Chris Paul didn't really work out all that much, and why Russell Westbrook, because even Westbrook, I don't consider like a traditional style of point guard. He's still fantastic, like that's not like a knockoff on him or anything like that, but he's a different type of point guard, like more of like a combo point guard, if that makes sense. I feel like that's also what Jerry West is, man. So, yes, that is going to be the starting five we are going to be rocking with out here, man. I am going to assign this team a few, random free agents and stuff like that to put on their team, guys that I think would be nice off the bench, like a 8 or 9 man rotation. And I will see you guys at the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys, so here is the starting five. We got Jerry West at point guard, James Harden at the 2, Shane Battier is going to the 3 spot, PJ Tucker at the 4, and Jaren Jackson Jr. at the 5. For my backup players, I have Harrison Barnes, Monte Morris, and Moritz Wagner, because those are the 3 random guys I chose. Point guard, center, and small forward, takes care of the main positions out there, I will say. All those guys can play multiple positions. So yeah, man, as far as the team record goes, I mean, Jerry West and James Harden, that's got to be good for at least 60 wins. To me, that's good for at least 60 wins. Plus, the other guys around them are absolutely perfect. Defense should actually be top-notch, which is not something you normally say with a team with James Harden on it, but that's what it is like, guys. Assist proficiency, we are going with the balance system, which is 4.5 stars, man. Absolutely fantastic. I was thinking 7 second, but, while I like James Harden running the basketball, some of these other guys, I don't know if really fits that style all that much anyway. So, yes, we are going to go ahead and simulate this season. And as we simulate through this, guys, I do want to talk a little bit about James Harden. So, what do I exactly see for the rest of his future, man, here in the NBA? Well, as far as his ranking goes all time at the shooting guard position, number 1, Michael Jordan, number 2, Kobe Bryant, number 3, Dwayne Wade. I don't think he ever passes any of those guys. I mean, he would need to win multiple championships to get past Dwayne Wade. I just don't think that's ever going to happen. And then for the number 4 spot, this is where I get a little iffy, man, because it's between Allen Iverson and James Harden. And some of you guys might be like, Crispy, oh God, wait, 1 sec, guys. Gotta turn off injuries. Yeah, so like I was saying, some of you guys might think it's automatically James Harden and Allen Iverson. The reason that I'm not quite sure is because okay, now he's good to go. Leave rotation. Bro, you're never going to play Lionel anyway. How'd you even injure yourself? Must have been grabbing a bitch-ass omelet or something, man. But yes, when it comes to both those guys, like, both great scorers in their era. And I know some people might say, like, well, James Harden puts up, more stats in this era than Allen Iverson does. But the two eras were completely different, where I do think Iverson would be putting up just those same type of scoring numbers right now as James Harden is, or if James Harden played back then, which was a slower style of basketball, man. So, I know that I like Iverson more. I think I need to see James Harden's entire career before I put him over the answer, though, man. I don't know. I can go either way on it. I mean, part of me, I guess it's kind of a tie. They're kind of a tie at the 4th spot, man. And of course, there's guys like Clyde Drexler that you might argue say out there. Some people say Pistol Pizza shooting guard, although I thought of him more as a point guard myself personally. So yes, I'm very curious what you guys think about that in the comment section below. Where do you have James Harden on your all-time shooting guard list? As far as winning championships and stuff, man, I don't know. There's always players from every single era that are really good superstars that just don't end up winning one. I wouldn't be surprised if that does happen to James Harden. I don't think the style of basketball that he runs with the Houston Rockets is exactly like winning basketball. It seems like there's always going to be a team that just does something a bit better out there. Now, I'm not saying he can't win one, but I'm not quite sure, man. You guys let me know in the comment section below, because James Harden is just one of those players where it's like, yeah, I could see him winning one, but at the same time, I could see it just never happening. But the regular season is over with, guys. We are 66-15. So I said 60 wins. We are +6 on that. One more game against the Charlotte Hornets, simulate through date, and finish with a W on the season. And look at that, man. James Harden, MVP of the team right there. 34 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists per game. He actually doesn't really win a lot in this game anymore. It's usually like Giannis or Steph Curry or a player like that. So it's kind of nice to see. Zion, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player, or I'm sorry, 6th man is Dennis Schroeder, Defensive Player, Kawhi Leonard, Luka, Most Improved, and Sebastian Graham, Coach of the Year. All-NBA first, we do have James Harden making that. No Jerry West. All-NBA second looking like that. Damn, bro. And then All-NBA third looking like that with Jerry West making that team. So I'm okay with that. Damn, the dude worked his way up to a 99 overall player. Okay. So we are the first seed in the Western Conference over here. No surprises with 67 wins. But let's go to the player stats on the season, guys. So Harden was the leading scorer, as he should have been. And then Jerry West, 24 points. Love the 11 assists. 2 steals per game at the point guard spot. And then he shot a very nice 51%. Very efficient season for James Harden. Also, 3-point shot at about 7 attempts per game at 47%, man. So yes, like I was saying, absolute perfect player. I knew he was still going to get other people involved, but still get his shots up in a very efficient way. Jaren Jackson, a nice 14 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks per game, and about a steal. Shane Battier and PJ Tucker, both 11, 12 points per game, both rebounded nicely. Defense was great from both of them. And then the playmaking, I mean, Shane Battier, 2 assists, that's actually pretty decent for him. So yeah, not bad at all. And the bench unit, I mean, we don't care too much about them, but hey, they're looking like that, man. So here we go. We do have the playoffs right here. First round, we do have the Denver Nuggets. Simulate round right here, see how this goes. I'm expecting to get to the NBA Finals, but you know, a team like the Clippers could still give us problems here, man. So here is this playoff game. 41, 6, 5 for James Harden. And Jerry West, 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 14 assists. All right, moving on. Luka Doncic. Simulate round, who I actually do see a little bit of James Harden in Luka. Just like the way he plays too. He kind of has like that, hey, give me the basketball, everybody move out of the way. So I'm curious how that's going to work for Luka over his career. We'll kind of have to wait and see about that. But yeah, man. And here we got the Clippers in the conference finals. Simulate rounds. And got them 4 games to 2. We got Giannis Antetokounmpo in the NBA finals, guys. I still think about the time where the basketball guy, I think it was James Harden whipped it at Giannis, right? Or was it the other way around? I don't remember. But here we go. Simulate. Okay, so I think you got to go to simulate with Simcast, and then you got to go back, and then you can do simulate game. It's so weird. I hate 2K because of it. All right, simulate with Simcast, go back, simulate game. Okay, we up 2-0, looking pretty damn good. Simulate with Simcast. All right, come on, man. Why is 2K like this? Simulate game. Okay, we are up 3 games to 0, guys. Let's simulate with Simcast on this last one and see if we can take care of it on the Milwaukee Bucks home court, or if they're going to bounce back, you know, and make it a little bit of a ball game out here. So we are heading into the 4th quarter. See if Mr. Clutch can come up clutch here. We are down by about 9 points. Getting a little bit closer out there, and it's not looking good. Okay, so the Milwaukee Bucks do take game 4. 38 points for James Harden. Mr. Clutch was actually kind of Mr. Choke. 7 for 18 shooting, but the 8 assists and 6 steals was definitely nice out there, man. Okay. Damn, Giannis 1 for 9 from 3. Sometimes you got to know when to quit. All right, here we go. Simulate with Simcast. Game 5. If my math checks out, I believe it does. It usually doesn't, but every now and then I get a little bit of math right. And yeah, man, this is an absolute blowout right here. We are going to go into this 4th quarter. We've got about 1:46 left, and let's celebrate and check out Jerry West and James Harden. You know what, guys? I cannot actually believe this. I mean, I can, but James Harden fouled out. Of course, in the final game where we're finally going to win a championship, the man has to literally foul out, guys. What is up with that? That's all right. We'll take care with Jerry West and, you know, miss some layups and stuff like that. How many points he got? 38 points, 18 assists. Damn, with those numbers, James Harden probably fouled out like in the first like 3 seconds. I don't really know, man. But let's go ahead and just simulate to the end of the game right here. And there we have it, man. James Harden on the bench, but, you know, the rest of the Houston Rockets team, or the team James Harden, I should say, are the NBA champions. Oh, yo, I forgot my Google Stadia. Yeah, it usually glitches out right here like crazy. James Harden, though, about to freaking tear his ACL, BCL, CCL, all the L's, man. All the alphabets out there. But no, here we go, man. Who's going to win that Finals MVP? Hopefully... Okay, we got Harrison Barnes kissing the court, apparently. Okay, not bad. James Harden going there for a little bit of emotional support. Crowd's going wild. Everybody's got their all-in shirts on. All-in men. There we go. Got a nice little hug there from generic player number A. No, wait, that's Jaren Jackson. My apologies. Well, if he would have been a bust, what I would have called him, man. Look at that beautiful take by Jerry West. I did that off camera, guys, and not have the cameras on. Jaren Jackson holding the trophy, because that's appropriate for this. Okay. Who's going to hold the Finals MVP? It's going to be Jerry West in the James Harden video. Well, hey, bitch ass fouled out, man. Don't be hacking out there. Guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Bro, you got to make sure you're 21, man. No, wait, that's Harrison Barnes. He's 21, right? Yeah, we all know James Harden freaking gets crazy out there with the alcohol, but what is this shirt doing? Was I drinking? What's the shirts doing, man? Bro, we look like damn some symbiote or something from Spider-Man, like Venom. I don't really know, man. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and peace out.